So what's the deal with you ladies? You want to see this or not? Friday, nobody seems excited. Are you not enthusiastic? We need 3 retweets, you know. The link is there. I gotta go away now. I'm gonna go take a nice, leisurely, cleansing dump. When I come back, I want to see another 3 retweets. Can you promise me that? Can you promise me that? Don't disappoint me. What's going on with you guys? Asleep at the wheel today? Nobody wants to do this Mastodon thing. Hello, hello. Happy Friday, happy weekend to everybody. Welcome to Old Man Listens to Mastodon. Hushed and Grim. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever this may find you in the world. You understand? That's kind of like my Where in the World is Waldo introduction for all of you. It's like my catch line. It's like my catch line. It's like Edouard Carpentier, whenever it is that he used to finish his WWF broadcast here in Quebec, he used to say, Si Dieu le veut. Same thing. It's my thing. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever this may find you. It makes me feel a little bit Walter Cronkite, you know? It's kind of like a little bit evening news. Do you follow what I'm saying? We're going to have a good time here. Look, I can speak only for me. Buon pomeriggio. Come stai tu? Galata, parla italiano tu? Porco Dio, we got an Italian in the house. You remember what I said about Italians being fucking cheapskates? I still mean it. It's the Italians from Italy that are cheapskates. Galata's Canadian, it's different. He's Italian, but he doesn't really count. It's the Italians from Italy. Oh, no. Che sono no problema me. You understand? Where are you from, Galata? Do you speak the language? Where are your parents from? Da quale provincia provieni? I'm looking forward to this. A great deal. Does everything sound okay, Polam? I'm looking very forward to this, actually. On a number of, the Greek ones? No, the Greeks, I don't know. Dude, actually, I don't have any Greek patrons at all. I don't even mention the Greeks. The Frenchmen's from France and Italians. Cheapskates. Fucking cheapskates. Other than North America, Canada, US, I'm sure you could guess at who would be the most, where we would find the most patrons. UK, man. UK people understand what we do here. All things considered, we got a good bunch of people from Australia, too. That's always fun. You know, Brazilian people complain about the exchange rates and everything like that. Considering the country's got so many people, and considering how poor a lot of the people are in the country, kind of thing, we got a lot of Brazilian patrons. They make it happen. You know why? Brazilians fucking live music. The ones that live music, man, you can tell. I don't hate the Turks. I'm not sure I have any Turkish patrons. We got some Arab patrons. We got like the United Arab Emirates and that kind of thing. I dig it, you know? But it really is, for me, very rewarding and something that I like very much to know that I'm talking and the broadcast is going to people from all over the world. Whether it be a small crowd, whether it be a big crowd, it doesn't make a difference to me. Okay? I do this to make myself happy and to make the people who are patrons happy. So that's all that matters, you know? I'm looking forward to this. There's a few reasons. I've seen Mastodon a lot of times. Many. I figure 6, 7 times, 8 times. A lot. Mostly because they used to open up for everyone. Mastodon are road warriors. These fuckers, they work hard. You know? And from Leviathan on, it seems like they were the opening act on every tour I went to. I just kept seeing them. So every one of those tours, I've seen him like at least twice. I've seen him twice on the Leviathan tour. Seen him twice on the what's the one that comes after? The Blood Mountain. I saw them twice on the Blood Mountain tour. I saw them 3 times on Crack the Sky. Twice on the Hunter. You know what I'm saying? And once after that. Okay, so I've seen them more than 8 times, more than 6 or 7 times. And I kind of fell off. Not because they quote unquote sucked. It's just I kind of fell off. I always liked their catchiness, but what it is that I liked is it was catchy without going into mall punk territory. I liked the way it was catchy, and that heaviness was always there, okay? So I was saying it to Chubbs earlier on Zooms that to me, as a kind of rough analogy for my personal taste, it's kind of like Mastodon are the popular metal band that everybody says, yeah, you should really listen to them. Yeah, don't let, they're good. They're really good. They're kind of like Deftones, because everybody said that to me about Deftones, but the difference is that they're actually good. They got that appeal, that more widespread appeal like Deftones do, but Deftones are for the mall. Whereas Mastodon works in the mall, but I think it's more than just that. It's not a formula. I think what happened with Mastodon is that they just started embracing their pop roots a little bit. They started embracing their, listen, we can write a hook. Started doing it, and I mean, look, any band, that's the thing. That's the bane of any metal band, right? The minute it is that you start playing stuff that's somewhat catchy, they're going to call you a sellout. The minute you change your sound a bit, they're going to call you a sellout. Okay? So for me, I don't think that being catchy is a sellout at all. If you got the hooks, use them forever. Okay? To me, it's once you start hitting formula. Once I start knowing what's going to happen before the song plays, that's where it is that you lose me. And that's where fucking Deftones lost me. Like, yeah, quiet scream, quiet. It's like I already know what's going to happen there. So with Mastodon, I was pretty much all in right up to, definitely all in right up to Crack the Sky. Crack the Sky to me was revelatory. The Hunter came out, I bought it, and I like the Hunter. And, but the Hunter started changing. The Hunter started getting catchier. So tunes like Curl of the Burl, isn't the kind of thing that you would see so much on other albums. It just started getting a little catchier, and I liked it. I liked it just fine. But I certainly started hearing a bit of a switch, right? And after that, I left off. I jumped off. I saw them on tour one more time. But there's those two albums that came after that. What are they called? Once More Around the Sun is one of them. And what's the other one? What's the other one? Once More Around the Sun, and there's another one that came out also. Those two I didn't get into. Again, I'm not saying they're no good. I'm just saying that I didn't get into them. It's those are the records, the last two are the records where I thought to myself, okay, do I buy it or do I not? Yeah, Blood Mountain's a banger. Blood Mountain and Remission are their two heaviest records. Emperor of Sand, that's the one, yeah. Emperor of Sand and Once More Around the Sun are the ones that I didn't get. And I gotta tell you, to this day, it's still two records that I might wind up getting at some point or another. Why? Because everything else that I have from the band, I love. So, when Hushed and Grim came out, I wasn't sure I was going to buy it. On the Motherlode, I think, is Once More Around the Sun. I wasn't going to buy Hushed and Grim. But what's it called? They're a Warner artist, so that's good news for us. Why? Because that means we're not going to get bothered. We're whitelisted, so we're not going to get bothered. We're going to be able to listen to all four sides, enjoy ourselves. I've made sure that I've prepared properly. What does that mean? That means I've ingested 70 milligram. I ingested a 70 milligram edible, so I'm going to be fucking hammered in about half an hour. And I'm here for it. It's what I want. I get all of the promo for Mastodon. So, for Warner, I should say. So I got the promo, you know, I got the PR. Yeah, Mastodon, you know, conducting interviews and everything. So I tried. Especially since I have an in with Warner Brothers. They didn't go for us. For whatever reason, the management didn't choose, which is fine because our show isn't the most obvious show. Maybe we don't have the numbers. It doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Because honestly speaking, I think that what we do is relevant and I love what we do. And ultimately, for me, I never gave a shit about what's popular or not popular. I gave a shit about what I thought was good. And I do something that I think is good. Right? And I think that the manner in which we communicate the show is something that's completely original, and I think that I'm taking the radio format and bringing it forward. So I'm happy with all of that. I don't expect people to see what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck if people see what I'm doing. I don't care if the artists don't get it. It takes just a few artists to get it. Once they get it, then it goes on. Okay? But it kind of led me to a point where I always say that I can't stand PR people. Because PR people, public relations, all they give a fuck about is sell you click, 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 click. Because we like vinyl, the vinyl's not ready yet, the PR department, and this is Warner's in-house PR department. Oh, we'll send you the record when it comes out. I say, you know what, fuck that. You know, we're not big enough to have them on the show. Okay. All right, when the records come in, you know what? If you're the PR department of Warner and they don't provide you with that, what it tells me is fuck PR. Like, fuck it. Just, I think the entire industry is garbage. I fucking hate it. I don't like dealing with it. It frustrates me. So it's like, you know what? Instead of dealing with all of this and just waiting for them to send me a record, you know what? I don't give a fuck about the free record. I don't. I'd rather buy the record and not have to deal with all the aggravation that comes with actually trying to coordinate with the industry. Coordinating with the industry sucks my balls. I hate the record industry. I hate it. I like music. I don't like dealing with music types. I don't like dealing with music industry types. I don't. With exception. Talk to me about Mother Artists. Talk to me about the Idols group. They're amazing. But for the most part, I hate dealing with all of them. Ask them to think outside the box. Forget it. You burn. The circuits in their brain start fucking burning. For an industry that's supposed to be artistic and about arts, they have blinders on. This is the way it's done. And the minute it is that you ask them to step outside, what it means is that they got to step outside too. So they got to do things outside of the regular kind of like machinery that makes the sausage. And they won't, either they don't want to do it, they don't know how to do it, or both. You know what? Fuck them. So for me, as soon as I saw all of that, it's like, you know what? Having it in and all the rest of this doesn't say anything. Fuck this. I'm going to buy the record and that's it. And that's what I did. I would have had it earlier. I would have had it the week it came out. But the reason that didn't happen is because the record came out on the Friday and they had it at my record store. And I didn't buy it because I said, okay, well, it doesn't matter. The label's going to send it to me. And then 3 weeks went by and I said, fuck the label. I'll buy it. I'll be here until fucking Christmas. You know? So, the biggest quote-unquote failure that happens here with this show is trying to coordinate with the industry, trying to coordinate with legit channels, trying to legitimize what we do. That's been a failure. Trying to legitimize the work that we do and being seen as relevant and important in the music industry is something that's been an utter failure. I mean, the guys who watch the show, those of you who are here, love what we do. Not enough of us. So, I'm still always the type who's going to always try and try and try, because I feel like when it comes to things, when the odds are long, what it means is that you got to fail 99 times in order to get that one time, that victory. And it makes it worth it. And that's really the way it is. You got to do it that way. But I get so fed up of the 99 times that it doesn't work, where it's like, why the fuck do I do this to myself? I hate it. So, ultimately, the guys who sold me on this record wasn't the PR department. The PR department, if anything, completely ruined my experience. Okay? I think that public relations people are whores. For the most part, they're all fucking whores. Sam, that's why you don't make friends, because you talk like that. It's like, yeah, well, I talk like that because that's what I see. So, maybe I'm just too angry. I don't think so. I think it's a fucking dreadful job. If you work in music and you're a PR person, the entire portion of the record industry that has to do with promoting new releases sucks my balls. I fucking hate it. Have I ever dealt with Fat Possum Records? No, I haven't. I love Fat Possum Records. I buy Fat Possum Records. And for the most part, I'm at a point where it's like I don't want to deal with anybody anymore. I don't give a shit. It's like, for the trouble that it causes me, for the atch that it causes me, so that I can get a record to play for you, I'd rather buy it at the store. Okay? Vinyl record promotion sucks my balls. I hate it. So, what I'm getting at when it comes to this is that when it comes to this particular Mastodon record, it's not the PR department that sold me. It's you guys that sold me. The PR department just made the experience poor. And now we're here and this is what's going to be good. You guys. I went out and bought the record. And the reason I bought the record is because, Mastodon's been around for a while, right? They've been around 20 years. And what it is that I saw is a lot of the fans say that it's really good. The record's good. It's artistic. Those people who feel like, maybe they fell off the last couple albums might not feel this way. So I read all of this stuff, and I'm already kind of emotionally invested in the band. I love the band. I grew up with them. And I liken a lot of Mastodon records to me, like back in the day when I was a teenager and the Iron Maiden records came out, Same type of hype for me. Same type of excitement for me. So, Power Slave came out, made me happy. Once Fear of the Dark came out, started feeling a little less. Of course, now, going back, I love Fear of the Dark. But it's kind of the same thing, right? So, I tell myself, Once More Around the Sun, is that like Iron Maiden's X Factor? Is Emperor of Sand Iron Maiden's virtual XI? You know what I mean? But the fans who really dig this tell me, I think you're gonna like it. And Cockblood's a fan. Cockblood's exactly one of the guys that I share my passion for Mastodon with. So if he tells me I think you're gonna like it, for me, all right, you sold me. So ultimately, Cockblood, you're the one who sold me on the record. You and other people. None of the advertising. The advertising and dealing with the PR people did nothing for me. So I'm expecting 4 good sides. Am I expecting a specific sound? No, I have no earthly idea what it's going to sound like, but I'm looking forward to it. And it's going to be an experience that we're going to have together, and I'm sure it's going to be an awesome experience. Will they tour this record? Are they touring right now? I don't know. Why don't we get started? See what we can do. They're touring with Opeth. They've already toured with Opeth. They're touring with Opeth again. Okay, well, if they're touring with Opeth, that's going to be something I got to do. Because Opeth rule live. Actually, both of those bands rule live. I love Mastodon. Mind you, COVID's shutting down everything. It looks like a lot of European countries are under lockdown. Finland's about to be shut down. Germany's about to be shut down. Of course, why? Is it for the vaccinated? No, it's the non-vaccinated people that do all of this. The fucking idiots. Ireland shut down. Yeah. We're back. Yeah, I know, but it's... Why, dude? Why? It's the non-vax people. If everybody got vaccinated, we'd be in a better spot. But It's always the same thing. The stupid people bring everything down for everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? The world is a polluted shithole. Why? For the people that litter, not the people who don't litter. You understand? Austria is being shut down. Everybody's being shut down, sure. Yeah, breakout amongst... There's all kinds of things. Anyway, look, I don't know what the touring is going to be like, but I look forward to being able to catch some shows again. In the meanwhile, these types of shows, there's the live aspect that always makes it fun. That community of being around a bunch of people that like music and listening to it together, that's here. And I'm happy it is. So, holy fuck, Zeal and Ardor opened for them. You know that I'm still looking for that Zeal and Ardor album? Not the last EP, the one before that. I like Zeal and Ardor. I like all of that prog metal stuff. What's that band with the alien on it? Blood Incantation? I like that shit. I think I discovered another one. I just bought a record from a band called Atheist. That's also got that prog thing happening. So, I'm in my 50s and I'm still buying metal records. I'm still looking for stuff that's not known. Something that's going to stay inside me forever. It's not an age thing. I love new music. I still get excited by new art. I'm guessing it's something that'll never change. I'm going to be like fucking Yoko Ono in her 80s, still making music that fucking just pisses people off, still liking and doing things my way. That's what I hope, you know? So, I'm happy to have you here. I didn't know how it is that this would work. Okay, so that's to say, are there going to be a lot of people? Are there not going to be a lot of people? I didn't know. I never know. I don't exactly have the pulse on what's popular and what's not. I thought that it would be more popular. I don't give a fuck. I don't know how many of you have been catching the late shows, but we've been doing kind of like contests and trivia type of thing during the late shows. So those of you who like all sorts of music, listen to the night shows. Lots there. In the afternoon, we focus on one album. In the evening shows, we listen to a whole bunch of different music. And it's really quite great. We got 4 sides, okay? So what it is that I'd like to do is I'd like to get started. And we'll take a break along the way if we want. But I do want to listen to the music. I know the preamble's shorter. 4 sides, man. I don't want to be here until 6 p.m. If you like what we do, first of all, give us a like. 18 people on YouTube, 9 likes. You know? That gonna stay that way? It shouldn't. I'm pretty sure we can get 20 likes very easily, so let's get 20 likes. Are we going to learn next week's Old Man's? Dude, we were talking about that just before. I have one Old Man next week, that's for sure. I'm not sure about the other ones. Actually, hey, you know what? For all things, maybe you guys can help me, because next week looks like I'm going to do at least one Old Man Classics for the week. So a lot of the time I concentrate either on records I've never heard before, or I focus on records that are new, right? But now what I got to do is I'm not going to just start scraping just so I can do a show. I don't want to do that. So Old Man Classics. And believe it or not, as I look through all my records, and I got tons of them, I can't pick an album that I would pick. Just like, all right, let's do this Old Man Classic. If you guys have any ideas of things that would be good for a listening session, let me know. I'll likely say no to a lot of stuff. Ask me for a Pearl Jam record. See how quickly I say no. You know? I want to be able to access all of those memories. I want to be able to do all of that. But, yeah, you see more Marillion. Can I tell you something, Supra? Marillion is... hey, Lonesome Crowded West, Modest Mouse. We can do that. You sent it, Zaini, right? Modest Mouse is very good, going to be one of our things. Sure. You see, Carole King Tapestry is absolutely a classic record I would do. Now we're talking. Yes. And that's what I need. I need you guys to kind of point out what classic records would work really well with this format. Classic records that maybe the younger people in their 30s and younger, might not know. Tapestry's one of them. Tapestry would be fucking dope, man. Joni Mitchell, Court and Spark, maybe? The Zombies, Odyssey and Oracle? But I play the Zombies, Odyssey and Oracle. You know what's going to happen? 3 people are going to show up. All you fucking posers. What's that? No, I don't want to listen to that. You understand? So, we'll see. We'll see what the classic albums are. But again, we go back and forth here, so... Please know that I listen to what you have to say. Yeah, the Sonics, forget it. The Sonics, minus 5 people are going to show up for the stream. I would not do Sunbather. That band bores me. What's the name of that band again? They bore me. Yeah, Gentle Giant I would do. Baby Chicken, are you a patron? I know the answer. Yeah, Deaf Heaven, I'm not interested in doing them. No More Tears Ozzy. Why would I do that album? That's a boring-ass album. Out of all the Ozzy albums, that's the one I gotta play. Do me a fucking favor. And yes, I know the album very well. I bought it when it came out. I saw the tour. Boring. A light in the window is a flash in the dark. And that guitarist annoys the fuck out of me. That guitarist. That noise... I don't fucking like him. Zakk Wylde. Don't like him. Don't like him. No, if I'm going to do Ozzy, you know what it is that I would do? Diary of a Madman. That's the one I would do. You're a follower, but you're not a patron. Are you? The reason I'm saying Baby Chicken is because the chat here is for patrons. That's what makes this special. Everyone that I know here... Everybody in the chat, I know them all. That's because they're all patrons. I do it for them. You understand? So, if you like what we do, if you like the show enough to want to participate in chat and hang out with us, then it's not such a stretch to ask you to become a patron just like everybody else. So what I'm saying to you, Baby Chicken, is that chat's for patrons. And I don't want to shut you down. I don't. I'd rather you stick around. So consider this my invite to you, my personal invite to join us in chat. Become a patron, as simple as that. You can become a patron for as little as $2 or $5 a month. Patreon.com/VinylJunkies. Now, do you have to become a patron? No. But the way I see it is somebody who enjoys the community in order to be here enough and to have listened to the show enough to do playlists and all the rest isn't going to have any problem whatsoever wanting to be a legit part of the community that they're in, right? So $2 is not going to be the game breaker. If $2 is the game breaker, I don't want you here. If you can't take the act, I don't want you here. So all of you that heard this got turned off and it's like, oh, this guy, good. I meant to turn you off. Bye. I'm not looking to make this show available to 1 million people. I don't give a fuck. What it is that I'm trying to do is I'm trying to enjoy my records that I bought with my money and play them for my friends. That's what I'm interested in. Will you be my friend? Or are you just some stranger who's coming in? I don't want that many... I like strangers who decide that they like it here enough to stick around. You understand? Does that make sense? Baby Chicken understands it. You gotta hustle. Dude, that's exactly right. You gotta hustle for whatever it is that you want in life. I don't take this for granted. You guys don't owe me shit. Nothing. You don't owe me a patronage. You don't owe me $2. You don't owe me anything. I gotta do something that makes it worth your while and makes you want to stay here. And I think that I offer that. So, What it is that I tell you is my offering is here for patrons, for people who want to be a part of it. If you want to be a part of it, then step up and become a patron. If you can't become a patron because you don't want to, you can't afford it, the inflation in your area, the exchange rate, then you don't want to be a patron. Okay. So the chat's not for you. That seems fair. Yes or no? Is it fair? Yes, it is, Sam. This is where you're begging. Yeah, if you mean begging, but if you call begging busting my ass so that I can keep working at my dream, yeah, I'm begging. Fuck you if you don't understand that. Simple, isn't it? So, baby chicken, what I need you to do is I need you to shut the fuck up now because you're talking a lot, but you haven't become a patron. Become a patron and then the room is yours. Is that fair? You know it is. I'm looking at some of your classic albums that you guys are mentioning. Raw Power. I would do Raw Power. I would do Raw Power for sure. What have you mentioned? Something else. A stranger's just a patron you haven't met yet. Yes, sir. Correct. That's why it is that I don't close it off. Because I want new people. I don't want to shut new people out. I want new people. But I want the right new people. New people can make their decisions. Is it worth it or not? Am I sticking around or not? You can make that decision. And if it's not worth your while, if it's not worth your $2 a month, I'm okay with that. Then I know. You know? All right. I am so ready for this. So ready. I'm actually looking forward to dropping the needle for the first time because I literally have no idea what the production's going to sound like, what the instruments are going to sound like, and how they're going to pull this off. Okay? I've got somebody like King Buzzo who's done an acoustic album and somehow makes acoustic sound heavy. So I know it's possible. Jake Wynn, am I shrooming? No. On the other hand, I took a 70 milligram edible and I'm going to be smoking. Not shrooming. I'm running out of shrooms. The place I usually buy shrooms, I can't access the site anymore. So I had to buy through another site. Here in Canada, shrooms are legal, right? But before they can send me the shrooms, you gotta be 18 and over, so I gotta fucking prove that I'm 18 and do all of this. So I'm like down to my last couple of caps and it's making me crazy. I want more. I'll get them though. These are the good drugs. Okay, I did it, you asshole. Now shut the fuck up. You see, you can talk to me like that. I understand what jokes are. I get it. And somebody just came through. You're not wrong. I just looked. Baby Chicken. Is that Sploua? It is. Change your name to Baby Chicken so I know who it is. Everybody, do me a favor. Big mouth baby over here. Talking a lot, but 100% bitch free. Stepped up. Patron 886, Superior Creature, welcome.
Hello, Superior Creature.
Do you mind if I get started? We good? It's funny, even when I think that I'm cutting the preamble short, we still go for 40 minutes. You see how that works? Well, look at what happens. The crowd just grows a little bit, so let's have some fun, all right? What do we have here? Any other comments I should be catching? Yeah, Baby Chicken, you're awesome. Thanks, dude. I'm glad that you dig it here. Pretty sure Between Buried and Me would be considered mall prog metal. Yes, it would. I wouldn't play the Between the Buried and Me. Or that other fucking band. What's the band that I always talk about that I don't like? You know the band. Chubbs, I always mention one band as the prototypical mall metal band. And you get the name all the time, and I always forget. Acacia Strain or something. No, not Deftones. Kill Switch Engage. Fucking Chubbs knows exactly what I'm talking about every time. Kill Switch Engage. Get the fuck out of here with that fucking... Seriously. Fucking Romper Room metal. Fucking Sesame Street metal. Kill Switch Engage. I hate that fucking shit. Romper Room. Fucking Captain Kangaroo metal. I don't like them. I am smiling so much and your followers are actually nice for welcoming you. Dude, We're all awesome here, dude. And can I tell you one of the reasons we are? Because we've all got skin in the game. Everyone's a patron. That's why. Because everybody wants a good experience. Everybody likes being here. I got people like fucking Cockblood. The laziest motherfucker in his life. This guy, all he does is he fucking sleeps in his trailer all day and he fucks. That's it. His trailer smells like sperm. You understand? But he wakes up early. The guy, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. He's fucking up over here listening to this. Why? Because he's a fucking patron. Because he's one of us. You understand? So I like that. You guys, you kind of, hey, you know what? We're going to do this together. We're going to hang. We're going to have a few drinks. The fact that it's a Friday. Where are my European friends out? Where are my European friends? You guys aren't, your work week is mostly over for you guys. 6 hours, 5 hours ahead. You're at the point where you're having a drink and you're ready to enjoy yourselves, right? So pour yourself that drink, guys. I want you to pour yourself that drink. I want you to have a good time. Please, smoke a joint with me. It's what I want. Because if we were together, that's what I would be doing with you. Please understand that in my mind, the reason I do this and the experience I'm trying to get is the experience of we can close our eyes and imagine ourselves all on the same couch chilling out, vibing. And I think that that can be done and it works. So get her done, man. My friends, get her done. My Australian friends, where are you from? Tell me. This is where you tell me. Roll call! Roll call! Where are you from? I'm glad you drink a beer with me. I like it. Switzerland. Oh, fuck. Dude, I'd love to visit Switzerland. Like, I'm not kidding. I'd love to visit Switzerland. Denmark. I'd love to visit Denmark also. I've never been. Taiwan. Dude, I'd have no idea what to expect from there. Mohan, Arizona. Yes, sir. I know where you're from. Mexico. I dig my Mexican friends. We got a lot of Mexican friends. I dig you guys. I do. You know what it is that I like about my Mexican friends? And just South American people in general, if we consider, I know Mexico's not really South America, but just play with me here. Every time I talk to you guys, it's like, I have a feeling that if I visited your country, Chile, exact example, Brazil, Peru, every time I talk to you guys, my feeling is that I'd feel welcome and you'd welcome me into your home. There's a warmth there. That Latin warmth is absolutely a thing. And I dig it. Villa Blanca, are you a patron? Are you a patron? Luis. Chats for patrons. Sufjan Springs, New York. Fucking Mother's Milk. I hope you've been doing good, Mother's Milk. I've been thinking about you. I haven't caught you all week. I know that usually means that you're too busy working. Much love for you. You like the, what's it called? The thumbs? That's all our man Mother's Milk. The dude's amazing. So, we are family here. What are we going to do it? Let's do this, okay? Why don't we do this? Jesus Christ, dudes, my farts smell so bad. So bad. I don't get it. I mean, I had fish yesterday. Fish doesn't give you... There's no such thing as fish farts. Fish doesn't smell. Why do I smell? Smoke 'em if you got 'em. That edible has not quite fully kicked in, but it's getting there. And, it's time to do this vape here. No, my fart... I know one of the reasons my farts smell bad is because, I put coffee in my milk. Yes, that's exactly... I put milk in my coffee. That's exactly it. And the coffee makes me fart. That's an actual fart of mine. I would feel at home in Argentina. Yes, I would, because there's a lot of Italian people in Argentina. Tons of Italian people there. Lots of Italian... You go to Argentina, there's lots of Italian names, and lots of people there that actually speak the language. You know? All right. Uma, you ready to smoke a joint with me? I got my vape going. I just cleaned it too. So those of you who play with these contraptions to smoke, you don't smoke joints. When you clean them, it tastes so nice. Jake Wynn nearly killed his son by farting under the blanket while reading him a bedtime story. That's one boy to put him to sleep. You fumigate him. Uma! Go get your fucking smoke. Change that janky fucking bong water. You have to see her fucking bong water. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. She's got tadpoles growing out of it. It's a fucking science experiment. Have a little bit of fucking pride. Let's do this, baby. Love you guys. Hey, 24 people, 21 likes on YouTube. Can we get 25 likes? That's what we'll do. We'll wait for 25 likes, and we'll make it happen. Yeah, it's, Uma fills her bong with fresh water straight from like a fucking septic tank. She drinks fucking septic water. And then she talks about pea water or pea milk. And janky. 25. Hey, we got 25 likes. All right. I'm going to do it. Enrico Serra, are you a patron? Yes or no? Are you a patron? Patreon.com/VinylJunkies. Let's get that going. Will we find patron 8887? We will. Maybe it's not you, but we'll find him or her. Lots of ladies here. Did you know? It's really awesome. Delicious. Smoke him if you got him. So my question. Your pale companion. Yeah, okay, you're a patron. Would you buy me a coffee? Who would buy me a coffee if we were hanging out and I did this for you? Let's say we were at a bar. Would you buy me a coffee? Would you buy me a drink? Would you smoke me on this joint? Leave the house a tip. Do you have to? No. But you can. And it helps the show. It helps us keep going. So, there's your link. Couple of bucks. Couple of bucks makes a difference. Let's see. I'm not sure we're going to be able to give you next week's Old Mans, but I have 2 of them already. Mother's Milk is here, so we're going to keep a conversation going in the back while we're listening to this and see if we can't figure out the week. I think we got 2 out of the 3 albums. What we need to do is start thinking also Mother's Milk, an old man classic is what I'm thinking here. All right? Let's get this done. I got to take another shit, though. Dude, I don't know why I drink so much milk. Yeah, I know. It's... All right, let's do this. That's my shit, right there. It is. Smoke him if you got him. Very excited. Yeah, this doesn't sound acoustic. How is this acoustic? How the fuck is this acoustic? How is this different from any Mastodon record? I like this immediately. I love Brett Hines' voice. Thank you for your tip, Jason. Thank you, Uma. Thanks for the tip, Uma. Thank you, Jake or Jason. Tip your old man. A few bucks makes a difference. Let's do this! That was awesome. Yeah, this is already way heavier than I thought it would be. Already. How is this more mellow? Explain to me how this is more mellow. Hector, thank you, Hector. Love this. Thank you, John. I appreciate you. God damn. This song is fucking beastly. Are you kidding? Pressure! Yeah, is that a single? Because that tune fucking is beast mode. Poseidon, much love. Thank you for the tip. Even $1 matters. You guys are the best. You keep us going. Let's keep seeing those names. Who's got $1? You don't mind if I exercise? I want to be in shape and muscular like Poseidon. Oh yeah, my edibles are all kicked in. Durrell, thank you, Durrell. My man. Death Factor. Attaboy, thank you. Ronin! Thank you, sir! Yeah, baby! Attack! Yeah, baby! Thank you! All you naysayers. Don't worry about it. I got you at the break. Don't worry about it. I got responses for all of you bitches. Keep sitting down on your couch and eating Oreos. Jake Wynn, thank you! I need leotards. Remember the 20-minute workouts? like to smoke pot after my workouts. You? Okay. Side one, many thoughts. Yeah, we got people on Zoom. Show up. Rip Snorts just showed up. There's always a gang here. At night we got more people, but still, people come in and out. Many thoughts. First of all, who told me that this record is mellow? I mean, to me, this sounds like any other Mastodon record. It sounds like anything else. I do not think that this is any more mellow. I think this is a Mastodon record. That crazy drumming is there. The solos are there. The solos aren't being pulled back or anything like that. I'm not kidding. I was expecting an acoustic record. I was expecting unplugged, and I was expecting them to try to channel heavy with that. So as far as I think, for me, this is one of the reasons I don't like the hype. This is one of the reasons why it is that I don't read the magazines and I don't care for any of that. Because when you put it on, you figure that it's completely different. And that's exactly what it wound up being. I hear this and I hear the kind of thing that I could imagine on The Hunter. I wonder if it's the title that makes people say that it's less. Because there's the word hushed there. Hushed and grim kind of brings about it's the title that kind of is misleading. The title is kind of what makes you say hushed, okay, so it's going to be acoustic, but it's still going to be grim. But to me, it sounds like just another Mastodon record. And I mean, realize that that's a good thing. That's what I came for. Anybody else? I mean, I know the pencil, Chubby, said exactly the same thing. If I had not listened to everybody, I would have just listened to this and thought that it was a regular Mastodon album, and that's exactly it. I mean, what is it that makes a difference? The fact that we don't hear a lot of screamy vocals? I mean, that's nothing out of the ordinary. Mastodon have kind of moved not completely away from screamy vocals, but they've done songs with no screamy vocals at all. I mean, mind you, that's what people said about Opeth too, right? As soon as the death growl got taken out of Opeth, from Michael Ackerfeld, it's like people, it's a different... Listen, I mean, a band's going to evolve. To me, I don't even see... it literally, to me, it just sounds like another album, which is fine. So, I'm a bit surprised. Surprised in a positive way. What'd you guys think? The record itself. Here, why don't we do a quick review on the actual vinyl pressing. Okay, there's a little bit of a bump on the edges. Nothing big, though. The edge work is 9 out of 10. However, here, vinyl 2. Okay, the second record has some flash. Some inner flash, which I am now removing right now. Okay? And that makes the spindle hole tighter, so you have to kind of remove it. I mean, is it anything out of the ordinary? No, but if you have to remove a point from each, let's say for finish, it's maybe a 9 out of 10, an 8.5 out of 10. It sounds rather loud on headphones. It sounds rather, I gotta listen to it more, but there's no nuance. It sounds a little bit brick-walled. I gotta listen to it more, though. And I will put it on headphones, but right now, after my first listen, it sounds like it's recorded real loud. It sounds almost brick-walled. There's no nuance. So I'd say that that's not very good. Yeah, you see it loud to the point of distortion, but the thing is, the levels are fine, you know? The jacket is tip-on, not tip-on, but regular direct-to-board jacket. I guess it's what you would call the cheap stuff. I mean, the print is really nice. It looks really beautiful, the art, which is what you always expect from a Mastodon record. But nothing all that spectacular. There's a one-sheet inner note, and I had to replace the sleeves myself, so... Here, let me just do this final thing. I'm going to turn off the mic, and let me do the centering and see if there's any wobble to this, okay? So give me 1 second, and I'll be with you, and I'll give you my final count on the quality of this record. Okay. So you got about an 8.5 in terms of wobble. It does wobble a little bit. There's a little bit of swaying in the needle. Nothing terrible. And there's a bit of a warp. But again, a 9. So in other words, everything that I'm telling you right now is nothing that would stop me from buying the record. It's a 2LP. How much did I pay it? I mean, it's Warner, so it's going to be reasonable. Okay, 2LP, $42. It wasn't given away either. $42, which means it'll probably be, what, 36 American or something? How much is it in the States? It's a little bit on the expensive side, I would say. For the quality that they give you, I mean, they're well-pressed records. There's no complaint there, but it's a bit on the expensive side. But if you like the band, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But I try to imagine myself if, I had a record budget and I had to choose between a $42 record and another record which I might think is equally as cool, I might go for the cheaper record. Well, if it's $30 American on Amazon, that's what a double record costs. If you're getting it for $30 US, you're okay, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, you see 35 starts getting a little bit more on the high side of things, and at $35, what it is that I expect is I expect a better album jacket. I expect things to be of a higher quality at that point, and it's not there. What they're giving you is a pretty sparse offering. It's well done. It's well pressed. You're not going to have any problems. Again, it sounds brick-walled a little bit. But that's the production, and I will listen a little more closely, To say that there's a lot of detail, no, it just feels like all of it kind of just melds into one big distortion sound, But I'll give a closer listen, Shall we do side 2? You guys are having fun? I got my workout in, or I got part of my workout in. Put in 15 minutes. I'll continue. Those of you making fun of my girly weights. See, I'm fucking proud that they're like this. I didn't care. I don't care about color. I don't give a fuck if they look masculine or not. I bought them because they're kind of... You can unscrew them and put weights in here too, so this can be increased. This is a 3-pound weight right now. It can be increased to 5 pounds and up to 7 pounds. Each one. But Baby Blue, I'm being made fun of. Listen to me. Understand that I'm being made fun of by a bunch of bitches that are sitting on their couches. They're doing fuck all. You understand? They're eating Oreos. So what do I care about these people? I'm doing my thing with my girly weights. You understand? How many other channels do you know of 51-year-old guys who fucking listen to Mastodon, smoke pot? I'm high as fuck. I'm doing exercise. You're sober like a fucking judge, sitting on the couch complaining about my weights. Get the fuck out of here before I smash you with this. Looks like a fleshlight. No, what it is that you put it in the underwear, you understand? This is what it is that I fucking put in the underwear as I shove it up your ass. You fucking bitch. Shut up. I'm busy getting healthy. What are you doing? These guys trying to get my goat. Meanwhile, I do more than all of them. Did you ever think of that? Yeah. Plus, I'm fucking earning a living. Exactly. I'm doing my job high as fuck, completely on my terms, listening to music. What? I'm living the dream, baby. Suck my baby blue dumbbells. You fucking bitch. Sit down on your couch. I'm living the dream, yeah. I would call it living the dream. I promise that living the dream takes long fucking hours, though. You understand? What is it, 617 straight days today? Because nobody owes me my fucking dream, you understand? You work for it. You want something badly enough, you say you really want it, go out and get it. Work every fucking day. Chat is being chat, yeah, but you see, the thing is that I know. You have to understand, Poct. Please understand something. I know everybody in this chat. So I know who's busting my balls, and they're allowed to bust my balls because they're my friends. Ball busting is what we do. Poct, you're the new one. You, I don't know. Are you a patron? Go become a patron, Poct. Then you can bust my balls too. Thank you, FM Gary. I love you. I was wondering if you were going to show up today. If you like what we do, like Rip Snort on the Zooms. Very nice beard, Rip Snort. Very, very nice beard. You got that whole Rasputin thing happening, but you're bald. If you like what we're doing, be a part of it. Join us. Let us get to know you. Patreon.com/VinylJunkies is where you get to be patron number 887. Will we hit 888? Will we hit 888? Make it all round. I'd love it. You know what's going to happen. Even if it doesn't happen with this crowd, it's going to happen. There's always new people who dig what we do. You don't worry about the masses that don't get what you do. You worry about those that do understand what you do and appreciate it. And the fact is that we're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday doing an album. And we're here every single night doing a regular DJ show. Always somewhere to hang out. Always something to say. Always someone to hang out with. Always a new piece of music to listen to. You get plenty for being a part of this community. This community offers more. What it is that we ask for is the gesture of you wanting to be in the community. I want to see that you want to be in the community. Make an act. So become a patron. Patreon.com/VinylJunkies. The link is there. Danielson says he's a patron, but you barely get to see the live streams. Yeah. But you know what? Think of it this way. Even if you catch one live stream a month, it's $2 a month. I mean, give me a break. Why, you don't like monthly things? Pay it off in a whole year. $24 for the year. Or if you do $5, $60 for the year. I mean, it's a joke. Come on now. You know this. Yes or no? 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 Understand? So what I'm saying to you is, if you like it, step up and be a part of it. So what we're going to do now is, I'm going to take another smoke, and I'm going to listen to side 2 with more anticipation than I had with side 1. You know why? Because now my preconceptions are completely shattered. My preconceptions, I don't understand anybody who told me that this was some kind of calm album. I don't get you. I don't understand. I'm still not understanding what makes this Mastodon album different from the others. I don't get it. I mean, now when I don't know what I'm talking about, it's one thing, but I grew up with this band. I know this band. I followed them their entire career. I hear just another Mastodon record. Yes or no? I'm going to tell you what next week is, at least a couple of them. Maybe there's a mellow side, but even, dude, let's listen to the record, okay? Let's listen to the record. Hey, thank you for all of you who are leaving a tip, whether it's $1, $10, $2, $5, I don't give a fuck. Please understand that the amount is just what you can afford, and that doesn't matter to me. Not even for 1 second. The act matters. Every dollar matters. If all you have is $1 and that's what you gave, Respect to you. Respect to you. You're not a cheapskate. No. Respect to you. Because you did what you could within your budget, and that's still more than the vast majority. And that's how a community works, friends. That's how it is that I get to do what I do. That's how it is that I get to put on these shows for you every week. You understand? Everybody does a small part. You gotta buy into that idea, though. Those who don't, well, they don't. They're allowed. Let's get side 2 going. Let's find out after if we get patron 887, 888. I'd love to see 888 happen. I'm hoping it happens. I think it'll happen. We'll see. All right, folks. I'm about to warm up my vape here. Time for session number 2. I am fully fucking hammered on my 70 milligram edible. So I'm ready to go. Colin T. Who are you, Colin T? Are you a patron? You know that you gotta be a patron for chat, right? Chat's for patrons. It's fair like that, isn't it? Side 2. You'll have an entire side to think about it. But please respect the limit. The show's gotta go on some way. The way we make it is that we make the chat exclusive to patrons. That's fair, right? So, if you like it enough to chat, you like it enough to want to be a part of the community that you're chatting with. Go make the act. Patreon.com/FinalJunkies. And you can either disrespect me for begging for $2, or you can respect me for working so fucking hard at my dream that I'm willing to build it one patron and $2 at a time. One tells me that you're a fucking idiot who will never accomplish anything in life because you don't understand work ethic. The other one tells me you understand who I am. You're the ones I'm trying to reach. The other ones I don't give a fuck about. Let me smoke this drugs. Let me smoke this marijuana. And then I'm going to do more exercise, unlike Mud, who complains about my baby blue dumbbells. Sit down, fuckhead. Have another beer, drunkie. Fucking bitch. I love you. Let's do this. Oh, hold on. Let me start it at the beginning. Having a good time, man. Thank you for being here. You guys make the good time. You're the best. I mean, yeah. This is so acoustic, I almost thought it was Joni Mitchell. Who the fuck are you guys that told me this is mellow? I almost mixed this up for a Kurt Weill record. Maybe Neil Young? Uma, it's family bond time. Family bond. You got a glass dick to suck on right now. Let's do it. This is amazing. So this record's a bit brick-walled, man. Thanks, Colin. Shit, I thought I was listening to Kurt Weill there.
Spread
need to put this loud, man. I like this. Fuck you, leaves! Fuck you, trees! It's your own fault. This is your last warning. It's your own fault. To my detriment, I found your head on the sky. To my detriment, I found your head on the sky. To my detriment, I found your head on the sky. To my detriment. That sounds like it could have been on Crack the Sky to me, man. That's a beast solo. Yeah, I got things to say about this. I mean, this is classic Mastodon riffage. Classic. The drumming that reminds you of YYZ. Look, I love this record. Like, you have no idea how much I'm happy that I didn't pay attention to anybody else when it comes to this. To me is a typical Mastodon record. I don't hear anything that makes them step so far outside of what they've already done that it's worth noting. I have no fucking idea what everyone told me about this record. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. As a first-time listen, to me, this is just another good Mastodon record, and I like it. I very much like it. The riffing is right there. They're masters, man. They are. The drummer, I don't remember their fucking names. I know Brent Hines is the singer, and Brad Daler, and those two guys there. One's a bassist, one's the guitarist. I don't remember the other two. I've met them all. They're nice guys. They're good with their fans. You know. See, it's funny. You say cleaner. I don't know if this is cleaner. I mean, it's because that big metal thing is gone, I think. There's the fucking nails. Yeah, Troy Sanders is the ginger. Troy Sanders. No, wait a sec. No, Troy Sanders is the black-haired guy, right? The main singer and the bassist. Bill Keeler is the drummer. That's right. And Bill Keeler. No, actually, no. There's the other guitarist with the short hair. Didn't he play with Brutal Truth for a while or something like this? Bill Keeler, didn't he play with a band? Because I saw Bill Keeler play with another band at a concert once. Was it Brutal Truth? But Brutal Truth doesn't sound right. Brutal Truth is fucking New York. It's Dan Lilker. What band did Bill play with? Bill Keeler play with? Kelleher, or however you pronounce his name. What band did he play with other than Mastodon? I remember liking that. Primate. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that makes some sense. Bangladesh at one point said that he got YYZ vibes off the last song. Yeah. Or last song or the song before. Yeah, it's the drumming. The drumming propels a lot of the songs forward in a pretty solo type of way. Drummer's fucking good, man. Real good. I love it. The back and forth, I love it. This sounds super well rehearsed. This sounds fantastic. It's no lighter than any other album as far as I'm concerned. When I hear it and I think that I could hear some of these songs on Leviathan and Crack the Sky, to me that's a good thing. At some moments I got the spacier elements that kind of remind me of Stargasm on The Hunter. You know what I'm saying? Would I pay to go watch this live? To go watch Mastodon perform this live? Yeah, I would. I would, definitely. I can imagine absolutely enjoying myself listening to this. And sometimes that's where it is. I tell myself, okay, well, I want to hear this on tour, you know? Yeah, I would catch this for sure. And to me, that's where you really sold me on a record. When it is that I want to go watch you live as well. Like Idols, the new fucking Idols record, Crawler. Jesus Christ, do I want to see those guys live. It's going to be insanity. And it's the same thing here. I mean, basically, I think what it is that we're seeing here is Mastodon's a prog band. Okay, so what are they supposed to be? They're a prog band. At the end, maybe they always were a prog band. What's my favorite Mastodon album? Crack the Sky. Crack the Sky is one of the most important metal records I've ever heard. Crack the Sky was a record that when it came out, I hadn't felt that excited about a new metal record in at least 10 years. It made me excited like when I was, it took me back to being a teenager and fucking getting to the record store as quick as I could after school on a Tuesday to go pick up the new Iron Maiden record. Crack the Sky absolutely excited me. Absolutely fucking excited me. And I was a fan all along, okay? Like I said, I got on at Leviathan. When I got on at Leviathan, I went back and I got Remission right away and liked it. Then I got Blood Mountain. Blood Mountain I found extremely heavy. I didn't like as much as Leviathan, but now I actually think I like it more than Leviathan. Crack the Sky came out and it's like, to me, I think it's still a metal masterpiece. It's Absolutely fucking brilliant. It's a brilliant record. Hundreds of listens later, I saw that tour 3 times. To me, that's a masterpiece of a record. I can put that record on now, and I'll still fucking love it. Like, if you were around me that summer that record came out, you could not get away from Crack the Sky. You want to come to my house? Don't tell me to play another record. If that's what I want to hear, that's what I want to hear. It's absolutely blew me away. I liked The Hunter, but Crack the Sky to me is still... I don't expect a band to hit that again. They already hit it. They did it. It's amazing. Does that mean everything's downhill? No. Absolutely not. I love this record. I love this record more than I expected to love this record. Precisely because it's not what I heard all of you say it was. Precisely because it's exactly what I love Mastodon for, you know? Maybe that's why it is that I like Crack the Sky as much as they do, because I'm a stoner. And I like the psychedelic elements. Like Stargasm, that's the reason I like Stargasm on The Hunter. The psychedelic elements, I like that. Maybe that's why. But I'm going in with a way more positive attitude with Sides 2 than with Record 2 than I was in Record 1. I really like this, man. I can't listen to this record on headphones, though. Sounds like shit on headphones. Brick-walled, my ears hurt. There is no nuance. It hurts my ears. It's poorly... It sounds poor on headphones, to me. Just like you feel like you're getting a big brick of sound. You know? And... I'm not sure I'm a big fan of the production. Yeah, it's the same level, and that's exactly it. There's no nuance. It's just brick-walled is basically it. Is it only on the vinyl? Could be. Maybe the person who mastered it for vinyl didn't do a good job. It's certainly not. It certainly doesn't sound like it's well mastered for vinyl. That's for sure. Now all of a sudden you have me curious because, I mean, who mastered it? Who was the mastering engineer on this? Do they say? Can somebody look that up for me? Who was the mastering engineer on this? Produced and mixed by David Botterill. Yeah. Not too, not really my thing there. You know? But if I listen to it on speakers, it doesn't hurt my ears. It's a different thing. What do we have here? Do I have anything about this? Mixed at main station, premix engineer, mastered by Ten Jensen at Sterling Sound. I don't know. Hey, fuck, check this out. Kim Thiel of Soundgarden is on this. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. I'm ready for record 2. Are you guys enjoying yourselves? Good show, yeah? What happened to Ted Templeman? Is he Mr. Metal anymore? Probably not. What happened to Rich O'Coin? Sam, who are these guys? Have you ever heard of Puff Smoke? You ever heard that very amazing genius producer, Puff Smoke? Puff Smoke. Who the fuck is Puff Smoke? These people. There's my dildo fund. Yeah, Kim Thiel's on it. If somebody can dig up what song he's on, I'll start listening for it. All of you that tipped up to now, thank you. You guys are the ones that make the show keep going. That there's no doubt of. Okay. We don't have a next week banner yet. But I'll tell you that on Monday we're going to do Sufjan Stevens. Okay? I have that one. Where the hell is that fucking record? I have it in here somewhere. Of course I can't find it when I need it. Anyway, you know what Carrie and Lowell looks like, right? It's probably right there. Yeah, here it is. Look. This is what we're doing right here. Carrie and Lowell. Sufjan Stevens. Why? Because I like what I've heard from this artist so far. I very much enjoyed Illinois or whatever that record is. Very much. I also actually bought a second Sufjan Stevens record. I bought this one here, Planetarium. It's a collaboration that he did with other people. I'll be honest, the reason I bought it is because of the cover. This cover is a direct tribute to Tomita, and I love Tomita. So, I figure if the artist knows Tomita, I already trust it. I couldn't find Age of Ads. You guys told me about Age of Ads, and I'm on the lookout. At one point, I'm pretty certain I'll get it. You know? We're going to add another 2 to the week. I'm not sure what. I'm probably going to go back. I'm probably going to do some kind of old man classics. What old man classics do I think that you guys should hear? I mean, in that case, when I do that, I'm going to wind up playing music from every genre. So, it might not attract the kids, but on the other hand, some of you who really do dig music, the hardcore, will be able to dig into maybe some albums that you don't know. You follow? Plus, Sam is getting some promo today. Yes, Polam is not wrong. I'm getting a promo box. I don't know exactly when. It should have came in like 2 days ago or something like that. But when the promo box comes in, there should be some goodies in there, and we'll see. Okay? In terms of old man classics, I mean, it's a format I haven't given too much thought to. I mean, where do I go with old man classics? Everything makes me want to do like fucking Afghan Wigs Gentleman. That's a big one I'd want to do. You know? Boards of Leon, it sounds like you have a lot of very good ideas. You should like start a channel and do your thing. Think about it. Sounds like you have very, very good ideas. Instead of getting me to do it, why don't you do it? I know. Afghan Wigs, yeah, that album, that first record, what's it called? Gentleman? Gentleman is a record I can imagine doing. I love that band. Dr. John, Gree. Classic. If you guys don't know it, I'd be doing you a favor if I did something like that. Carole King, Tapestry. I would be doing you a favor. If you haven't heard Tapestry, I would be doing you a favor. You know? Because I don't take for granted that you guys know these records. Why would I take it for granted? I mean, if you're in your 30s, how would you know this stuff unless somebody plays it for you? Right? And I know a lot of guys, your 30s, your 20s, or whatever, you want to know some of the older stuff. You do. If you're like me, you would have. In my 20s, I was spending a lot of time going backwards, so... Hey, DJ! Porco Dio. So we'll see. I'll pick stuff out. Tonight. It's going to be fun too, yeah. So you see, Pencil, again, Chubbs says it. He stays current, but he will fully admit to not having a deep knowledge of the past. That's kind of what I mean. See? And ultimately, that might fuck up the algorithm because young people listen to young things and you have to be popular. Right now, what you want to do is you want to fucking make an Adele video today. Because if you make an Adele video, that's what's going to hit. But you can't do that. Music has to be what it is that moves you forward, not just the latest and the greatest. you know? So I'm somebody who digs in the past a lot, and people who like music, not because they got to wear it as a badge, not because they got to be cool around their friends and they got to be able to name drop, none of that. Just because you like music and you don't care what it is and where it's from. If you like it, you like it. That's kind of our audience. That's what we do here. I look for the real ones. I don't look for the hipsters. I'm not interested in them. Not interested in the hipsters at all. So, if that sounds like you know what it is that I tell you? Go become a patron. Because I got you. This is definitely your community if you're that way. Join the conversation. Give us a chance to get to know you at patreon.com/vinyljunkies. Gradius says, with the big push in vinyl interest, you're seeing a lot of 20-something push back into music from the 60s to the 90s. Yeah. Look, vinyl is good. Vinyl is good for music. For people who truly appreciate music, vinyl is good for music. Because it makes you listen to an entire side. Especially if you are getting the records from the 60s and 70s and everything, when the album format counted most. 80s even. The vinyl era before CDs. You know? God damn, you guys got to listen to those records. They're insane. So if people are going back because of vinyl, then I'm happy about it. Am I angry at the fact that people are still buying Fleetwood Mac and Beatles records? No. No. Somebody's got to introduce them. They know Beatles and Rolling Stones because that's what their parents listened to. And their parents, maybe didn't go any deeper either. But it doesn't mean that there aren't the people who want to know more, who want to hear more, who want to go deeper into everything. That's why I do what I do. You don't own 8,000 records by not wanting to just dig deep into music. You know? So one day it's one thing, another day it's another thing. And that's the only thing that I can offer. I can't offer being current. I can't offer superstar status. It's not what I do, man. I play for you guys. I play for my homies, I play for my friends. I like it that way. More homies I have, the better. You know what I mean? So it's not like I don't like the idea of having 1,000 people listening. I'm fine with 1,000 people listening. I'm fine with 1,000,000 fucking people listening. You understand? But to me, it doesn't change anything. I play for the people I know. That's how I like it. Okay? You know where it is that I could really help you big time, like fucking big time? Gradius just kind of put his finger on it. Show up for the shows at night. In 5 hours, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, we'll do the regular show. There, I go very deep into records, and sometimes I make a point of pointing out when there's cheap. This is a $3 record in the store. This is a $5 record in the store. You want to buy these. I make a point of pointing that shit out because I want to show you what to buy. I want to show you what to look out for, at least. You know? So, anybody who has that spirit, anybody who loves art enough to just constantly want to be around it, be exposed to it, you found your place, man. You found your home. This is it. This I could do for you forever. I can't tell you what's cool and new. I don't know. The new game brought new music. Yeah, we're going to keep playing that game tonight. Going to keep trying to work on that. Lots of participation happens in this community as well. We started playing a game that I've been working on just a day or two ago, and it's working really well, so enough for me to want to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Why do I do these things? Because it brings the community together. Because it makes you interact with each other and with the music in a different way, in a more meaningful way. So, I try to create trivia. I'm kind of, sort of working on making like a game show, an online game show for it where you guys are the contestants, you know? It's coming. 617 straight days. I'll figure it out. If I don't figure it out all today, I'll figure it out tomorrow or next week or next year. Doesn't matter. No hurry. Just put in the work, man. All right, friends. I'm ready for side 3. Are you? Patron 887, where are you? If you like what we do, step up, become a patron. You would be 887. Give us a chance to get to know you. Patreon.com/Vinyl Junkies. Here's side 3. Gonna have another little smoky poo. Keep drinking on my coffee here. Keep sipping on my coffee and listening to a most excellent band. Not on headphones though. So let me take those off. Let's do this, friends. Hey, tip your waiter. You like what we do here? Support it. Even $1 makes a difference. Thank you. Smoke him if you got him, friends. Family bomb. You guys don't mind if I put my records away? I hear everything. What's the name of this? This is really damn good. Had it all. Yeah, very nice. This could be Kim Thayil, you're not wrong. Yeah, that was Kim Thayil. Just checked. Good ear. The further I go on with this record, the more I'm excited about it. I really like this record. The thought that's going through my head is, by the time I'm done, I'm going to know this backwards and forwards like I know most Mastodon records. Actually, like I know all the Mastodon records. I mean, I realize they're one of my favorite bands. Like, I love this fucking band. I hear this and it's like, that's exactly the feeling. I love this band. This is absolutely fucking legit. It's great, man. Yeah, I gotta spend more time with this. Probably some more tonight, you know? How do you guys feel about it? I mean, look, there's one complaint that I did hear, okay, that I can actually get behind a little bit. I think it was Jake Wynn that had said one of the things that put him off the first time he heard the whole thing is like, fuck, 90 minutes? What's with the 90-minute album? And that's a general thing that I feel as well. Just, honestly, if you ask me, and I've said this more than once, you know what I want? I want a good 40-minute record. That's what I want. I want a good 30 to 45-minute record. You're not ripping me off if the record's 30 minutes or 30. Let's say 35, okay? Give me a good 35 to 45 minutes. That's all I need. You don't need to go on and on and on. You don't. But I'm not bored. I like it. I'm looking forward to side 4. So, where's it all going to fall? Where's it going to stand in the canon? I don't know yet. It's only once. But I'm pretty certain that I'm going to keep listening to this until I know the whole thing. It's only once I know the whole thing that I'll be able to say whether I think it might be too long or whatever. Not upon first listen. On first listen, I love it. Right away. Anybody here who's heard this for the first time here? Any, like, either new Mastodon fans or, you know, people who have heard this for the first time? Also, I forgot, who is it that was mentioning Gojira? L'Enfant Sauvage? Who was mentioning that? I don't fucking know who was mentioning that. If somebody tells me, oh, Jake Wynn, okay, listen to me. I just looked up my store. I could get the record for $40 with tax. If we raise $40, I'll buy the Gojira record. $50, let's say. If I raise $50, I'll buy the Gojira record and we'll do it. I won't buy it any other way, though. I have 3 Gojira records. I like them. I can absolutely see why Mastodon, Gojira, Opeth, why they toured together. It works. That's actually a really good tour. I really enjoyed that. All right. Oh, another fucking sneeze. Oh! Porco Dio, what the fuck is it with all the sneezes? Let's do side 4. So, still got a little bit of coffee here. And an entire side of music to go. So, I'm happy to be here with you. If you like what we do, now you know. Patreon.com/FinalJunkies. That's where you become a patron. If you're not a patron, chat is for patrons. We invite you to become part of the chat and part of this community that we're all in. Newbies, have you enjoyed your time here so far? I mean, the old cats are the old cats, but newbies, have you enjoyed your time? Is it worth it becoming a patron? You tell me. Your opinions are the ones that matter most, you know? So, yeah, let's get this done. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Who wants Gojira? 20% funded. 40 to go. Where are my metalheads at? $5 at a time. Dahler's a fucking beast of a drummer. So good. Welcome, Tempest, new Twitch follower. Bruh. Bro FM. New patron. Yeah, I mean, what argument can you have with this record? I liked it. I mean, first listen is, yeah, it's a bit long. On the other hand, I like it so much that I think that I'm definitely going to listen to it a few times to kind of put it all together, you know? But it's pretty easy to say that it's one of my favorite records that I've heard this year. So, I'm glad that I got to share it with all of you and that you guys decided to share it with me, man. In exactly 4 hours, we go back live on the air. We do our regular show, Virus Broadcast number 617. That's 617 straight. New people, if you like it, join us. 4 hours. Not just one album, we play every kind of music. So if you're the kind of person who says that you like everything, I promise I'll give you everything.